Right, Tarlen Aquifer. This is another 5-man raid, and this is the one we're going to be doing today. And this is the things you can get. We won't get anything worth having, probably. Never do. Okay, you get rewards for these as well, but like I say, a lot of the time once you've up to certain levels, you don't get huge amounts of gear. And when you first start, you'll keep changing the gear. Alright, we're going to have to go God mode. And if I sound a little different today, it's because I've got a tight chest. Probably the winter blues coming. But I'll show you anyway. I won't show you with the monk though. Well, should I? Yeah. We'll give it a go with the monk. That's a neat one, it just drains health from... As you can see, I'm not doing well because it is a very tough one. Monk class, you've got several different sort of staff. This one's quite a heavy hit. And then you've got wind, which is this one, and we're going to die any second. There we go. So as you can see, they're pretty tough. So, being a 5-man raid, they should be. We are going to go into God, but what I will do first is change to... I usually use the gunner. We can try the Berserker maybe. We'll see. If I struggle with this, then I might switch back to gunner. Like I say, when you're used to one, using a different one too often, well, not enough, can be a bit dicey on these sort of missions. Before I get hit by that bomb. Again, with these raids, if you do them on your own, pick your targets one by one, don't go rushing through or you'll get mobbed and you will die. Sometimes the camera angles can get a bit iffy. Usually if you get too close to things and turn like that. Right, now I don't want to aggro all this. There's a big boss behind that over there. Somewhere. There. Best thing is pull those ones back out the way just to be safe. Again, things can turn ugly pretty quick if you get it wrong. Like that, I'm going too far forward. Now you can see that there's a blue area that indicates where the boss is. If you pull this boss out, you can fight it for a short time, but if you stay out here too long, it'll reset, go back, get full health again, so just be aware of that. Right, we should be able to take this lot on. He says. Those bombs can be quite useful for taking care of the ones around you. Get out of the way of that attack. It's quite a heavy attack, even for a god. Right, now for some snakes. Also, you'll notice one of the snakes, one of the stronger ones, goes into the ground. When that happens, move. If you stay still, he'll come up underneath you, and not so much in God mode, but he does a really damaging attack if you're in normal mode. In fact, I've been one-shotted by it before, so... Again, this game, keep moving. You're fighting. You should fight one like this. You'll notice that attack, it actually pulls all the enemies to you as well, which can be quite useful in some areas where you need to pull enemies to certain places or out the way, or... But we'll cover that when we come across it. It's one. There should be 3 of these. I can remember where I'm going. I was going to say I couldn't find it there for a minute. I thought there might have been an enemy. Now this thing can be pretty damn tough. We should be alright. As soon as we got it, try to use it. Now you'll notice that the Berserker does massive damage, which is good. There are cases though where you come up against bosses which you don't want to be close up against, and you'll take a lot of damage. So, you know, in this instance it works very well, but other instances maybe not so good. It's also good for using to, if you play with a team and you've got a witch and the witch curses, you have to break the curse. Once the curse is broken you do a huge amount of damage, so ideal for that. You see they all get pulled together. And that can help as well if you're fighting in groups to pull the enemies off your teammates who are maybe weaker or support or whatever they're using. Didn't mean to do that, but it doesn't matter. No, we need to get rid of this quietly. I can slam it into the ground. It'll send the shock out. Maybe I can't get rid of it. Okay, we'll hold on to it for a minute then. Right. Whenever I fight this boss, I always target the boss, press F, lock on, because he will spawn adds around him and they will get in your way, and while you're being damaged, you won't be able to hit him like that. It gets pretty crazy. That's why you got to stay locked onto him. If you get distracted by them, you can suddenly lose your health. And there you have it. That's Tarlen Aquifer. Another 5-man raid. Let's see what we got here. Old map fragments. What happens with the old map fragments actually is you collect them here. Once you get 10, you double click it. And you'll get a chest which will give you some credits, and that these are another kind of chests which gather slowly with much better equipment in. There's several different chests that you can get, and they contain various bits and pieces. So there you are.